How to Kill Pedestrians at Intersections: The Dark Side of Traffic Lights. Your life can hinge on just a few seconds at an intersection. A recent study from Columbia University's Mayhem School of Public Health reveals that giving pedestrians a 7-second head start at traffic lights slashes injuries and deaths by roughly 1/3. And this is the part most people miss: it's one of the cheapest, easiest safety measures cities could roll out almost overnight. Researchers analyzed data from 6,003 New York City intersections between 2013 and 2018, the largest investigation of its kind so far, and discovered that delaying drivers for only 7 to 11 seconds before allowing turns led to a 33% drop in total pedestrian injuries, both fatal and non-fatal. Imagine someone stepping off the curb with clear space to cross into the middle of the street, where motorists have a better view. That simple interval creates a crucial buffer zone. What makes this intervention so straightforward? It's called a Leading Pedestrian Interval, or LPI. As soon as the signal turns walk, cars remain red for an extra few seconds. During that window, pedestrians move forward, placing themselves in driver's line of sight before vehicles begin turning. According to lead author Christopher Morrison, most pedestrian vehicle crashes happen near the curb, where drivers aren't expecting people. By the time cars get the green arrow to turn, walkers are already halfway across. The study's results held true across all types of intersections and were most dramatic in daylight hours, with fatal crashes plummeting by 65%. Co-author Sadesh Sadie, who lives and walks in the city every day, adds, "It's reassuring to know that New York City's Vision Zero approach, which factors in human error and aims to eliminate road deaths, is paying off." Vision Zero, first developed in Sweden in the 1990s, relies on multiple layers of protection: safer roads, safer speeds, safer vehicles, and better post-crash care. LPIs sit alongside low-cost tactics like speed humps and curb extensions to force drivers to slow down and pay attention. But here's where it gets controversial. Some critics argue that any delay for drivers risks increasing congestion, pushing traffic onto quieter residential streets, and frustrating commuters. Should we accept longer waits at every signal if it saves lives? Could there be unintended consequences for delivery trucks or emergency responders? We want to hear from you. Are LPIs the obvious no-brainer cities should embrace right now? Or do the trade-offs outweigh the benefits? Share your thoughts. Do you agree that a 7-second delay can literally be the difference between life and death, or is there a better way to protect pedestrians? How 7 seconds can save pedestrians at intersections. An extra 7 seconds, a life-saving gift for pedestrians at crossings. Imagine this: you're standing at a bustling intersection, waiting for the signal to change so you can safely cross. Suddenly, you hear the screech of tires, the blaring of horns, and the sickening thud of metal against flesh. It's a scene straight out of a nightmare, but for many pedestrians, it's a reality. However, there's a simple solution that could prevent such tragedies, and it only takes 7 seconds. According to a groundbreaking study published in the prestigious journal Nature Cities, giving pedestrians a 7-second head start before vehicles get the green light can significantly reduce accidents and save lives at busy intersections. Researchers from the Columbia University Mayhem School of Public Health found that pedestrian-related injuries plummeted by a staggering 33% at crosswalks in New York City where traffic lights were adjusted to provide this crucial buffer time. But here's where it gets interesting. The greatest impact was observed during daylight hours, with fatal pedestrian collisions slashed by an impressive 65%. This remarkable statistic highlights the potential of a strategy known as Leading Pedestrian Intervals, LPI. LPI is a clever tactic that prioritizes pedestrian safety by allowing them to step off the curb and onto the road before cars are given the go-ahead. The goal? To ensure that walkers have ample time to reach the middle of the intersection, where they are more visible to drivers. Most pedestrian vehicle collisions occur near the curb, where visibility is compromised, making this approach particularly effective. Christopher Morrison, an assistant professor of epidemiology at Columbia University, and the lead author of the study, emphasized the importance of LPI in enhancing pedestrian safety. Giving pedestrians those extra few seconds can make all the difference, he said. It increases their visibility and reduces the likelihood of accidents, especially near the curb where visibility is often obscured by parked cars or other obstructions. New York City first implemented LPI at select intersections in 2013 as part of its commitment to the U.S. Vision Zero initiative, a nationwide effort aimed at eliminating traffic fatalities and injuries. Alongside LPI, Vision Zero also advocates for cost-effective measures such as speed humps and rubber speed bumps to further enhance road safety. To evaluate the effectiveness of LPI, researchers scrutinized data from over 6,000 intersections in New York City between 2013 and 2018. Of these, nearly 2,900 intersections featured the pedestrian head start. During this period, approximately 340,500 crashes at or around these intersections resulted in roughly 25,600 injuries and 291 fatalities. Strikingly, only 20% of fatal and 18% of non-fatal pedestrian-related crashes took place at crosswalks equipped with LPI. Morrison underscored the affordability and scalability of LPI as a traffic safety intervention. A mere 7-second delay for drivers can be the difference between life and death for pedestrians, he stressed. Our findings unequivocally demonstrate the efficacy of LPI, and we strongly recommend its widespread adoption to improve pedestrian safety across the country.